What do you think about AD and Trell flying out to New York to hang out around Cenat to stream snipe him? Really?
AD and Trell going where?
They went. They stream sniped Cenat.
Well, the only thing I
They
saw
flew across the country to stream snipe a what? 23-year-old
is?
No.
It's where somebody's doing a live stream in public and you go.
Them guys
and you
are-
pull up, but they didn't even say anything. They just stood there.
I'll be honest with you, like, them guys is corny. Straight up.
You don't have to say that just because you're in front of me.
No, I never did their interviews, their podcasts, nothing.
You didn't, huh?
And even when AD was here and Duno and them, I was like, bro, I want to interview Adam. I don't want to interview with y'all. Mm-hmm. Remember? I stand on business, bro.
For sure, Comparator is going to join Figmunity.
I don't think so. remember he crashed out on Figmunity.
I know, and I never understood
the line for no jumper.
somebody put him up to that.
They low key blackball me. Them fools blackball me. But it don't care. I don't matter because
We know.
You know?
We know, yeah.
Somebody told him to say all
know
that
too.
shit, so that's why it didn't even like sound like it
He
didn't
was
even make
told
sense.
one thing, and then he got fucked up, and Compa got fucked up, and said the things he could remember, the words he could remember.
It was so funny. He like
But
didn't
his
even know what that shit
sentiment
was called, bro.
Right. His sentiment was to push the company line.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it was kind of awkward for me as well. Yeah, I was just like, "What are you doing?"
But yeah, like, as far as them going out there, I didn't know that was the intention. Was literally like we're gonna fly out to. Is that the confirmed reason why they were there?
I feel like Queen's Flip probably like sold it to them because that's who brought them there. I feel like Queen's Flip probably told them like, "Yo, I can bring you out there and like fully like get you tapped in with Cenat." I feel like they thought that they were gonna go out there and like the Queen's Flip connection was gonna be like boom, like you're in. And Trell is like relentlessly on Cenat's dick. Like he wants to be his friend so bad.
so bad.
But it's crazy when you saw them stream sniping him because you can kind of imagine that if Cenat was to like logically review Trell, he'd be like, he's 20 years older than me. He's got one arm. He can barely form a coherent thought.
he got one arm.
I mean, he got the other arm.
He got like
he
100,000
can't
followers
move it.
or some shit.
Got a motorcycle.
And he does like podcasts. He does like interviews that get like 20,000 views. So
You're
like,
saying if you're Cenat, you're like hell no.
I think, all right, this is the thing too. We all know what it's like to have some clout. Cenat has all the clout.
Everything.
Everybody seems like a clout
Cenat.
chaser when you're him.
Check in, bruh.
Everyone, like when you're Cenat, some guy comes up to you and he's a rapper. He gets 1 million views on every song. It's still like he's a clout chaser unless you like really have like a mutual homie or like you really know that he's like huge. Like think about how everybody seems to Cenat. Everybody has got to seem
Regular.
like a fan, like a
he's like
wants
he's
to be.
like Bieber back in the day.
It's just like not fair.
has
When you
Kevin
talk
Hart
about
coming
streaming,
through.
Right.
yeah, is it like you want to compare it to rap? He is fucking Travis Scott. He's Drake.
he just had 80,000 people in Italy come out.
Yeah.
It's not even.
No, he got all the female rappers over there.
Yeah, well, I mean, like he been
With him, you know?
You know what's crazy is to think about like when Kai first like did his
I think
interview.
he slept with Nicki Minaj.
That's
That would
You
be
think Kai?
so hot.
legendary for him.
That'd be
I think he did.
I want to smell that room so bad. What were you saying?
A couple years
No,
ago,
sick. What are we doing?
a couple years ago when he made like
Yeah, let me get a cig too, bro.
when he did his first. We're running low, players.
Oh shit.
We got Mark. We got Mark. Yeah, we got
You
Mark.
want to take a walk on the wild side? Smoke a Mar bread?
Yeah, let me get a
got
red one.
On gang.
Then we're gonna do Northeast.
No, you can take it back.
But not like look how much he's grown since then. Like since we first like
Oh,
saw,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like he's a completely different human
Bro, let me
being.
do what he does and I'll go bigger.
Hey,
Stay focused. Anyway, but like,
I respect the
he
ambition.
was popping at that time,
Yeah.
but the amount that he is, he might be like 1,000 times.
No, it's not. It's
bigger than he
incomparable.
was then. Yeah,
it's incomparable. He was like a dude that had traction, you know what I mean? Like, and was, but now he's literally arguably the biggest figure in hip hop media, which is really shows how much the
Yeah.
metrics of what's considered hip hop media, quote unquote, have changed.
Yeah.
When I don't look at him in that umbrella, but like we established last time, when labels are choosing how to allocate their budget, he's in consideration for
Kai, like if Kai was more hip hop in terms of like his content, he would have been number one on that fucking list by a long shot, you know?
Right.
More, bro.
Because he's like realistically, like his numbers, like I feel like at the top of his streaming shit about Kendrick and Drake and everything, that's more like a regular stream for fucking.
Right.
But the thing is like part of the reason why he's so big is that he never had hip hop as like something that was gonna like keep him from doing other shit. You know, he's always been about having fun. A rapper's only useful to Kai if they're gonna make great content together, you know?
So you're saying he was never basically restricted by the confines of
And
what
he's not boring.
He never boxed himself in. Also,
Right.
you want to know the difference between him and all of us? Is like somebody like me or Vlad,
All of us.
we accept that we're not gonna bring in a fucking million views by ourselves, right? Like we are good at facilitating the conversation, knowing who to interview, but it's not like we are the like sole character that needs to be on screen, you know? And it's like with Kai, it's like he can really kind of sit. Academics has like a similar superpower, but like, you know, it's like we all know that we need to bring people in. Like for me and Vlad, it's like we're documenting all kinds of different shit about hip hop and everything.
Right.
But like for Kai, it's straight up like, no. I feel like you got to give it to him. Like the team on the back end is just putting together crazy ass content on a level that like no one human being would be able to do.
But even beyond that, all he has, essentially, he's going live. When you really, you know what I mean? Like it's like a fancy version of going live. And as far as the curation of guests and things like that. But really, like you said, so much is leaning on his personality, which is crazy. But those fools flying out there, if that was the objective,
Waste of money.
Yeah, I would be irritated if
How
that's
you gonna
like.
fly out to go see this dude? He's not even gonna acknowledge you.
I felt bad for.
They said, "What's your name?"
Oh my God.
They told bro like, "What's your name?" And then basically like, he's like, "Oh, I'm AD." Like,
AD, bro, you from Compton, bro. Carry yourself more like, come on, bro. We don't do that.
But you know, I felt bad because Pun was like harassing AD on stream. I watched the like 10-minute clip this morning. Pun was making fun of AD for being a stream sniper so bad. It almost had me feeling bad for him because I was like, bro, like how the fuck you got a manager that's really like accusing you of being a glazer and a stream sniper like over and over and over.
I was gonna say something, but it was disrespectful. I don't want to say.
Oh, please say it.
Yeah, just air it out. It'll be fine.
I can't say that word because I don't want to disrespect the whole nation, but it's like Crips in a bucket.
Yeah, definitely don't say that word.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
take back
It's
before
like,
you say that.
context ever.
it's like
for
Crips
that.
in a bucket because you get what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna clown you the managing this dude and you clowning him? Like, man, shout out AD, bro. That's not cool. Let me manage you.
You want to do everything.
Come on.